The journey is so much fun. The joy really is in the journey. You probably heard that so many times, but the joy really is in the journey, because your life is so much more than manifestations. It truly is, because everything in life is a manifestation. Any moment, any given moment is a manifestation. Every moment is a manifestation. There's so much more to your life than your desires. And it's odd coming from us, because we're always like, you can have any be, do, or have anything that you want, because you're the creator of your reality. You put yourself in this body, so you can have anything that you want. If life causes you to ask it, that's all that's required. You have to ask, and it's given. It's always given. It's given to you in the vibrational form, and the vibrational form matures when you have positive momentum. When you keep this positive momentum going, it has to mature from the vibrational version to a physical version, to the tangible, to see it, touch it, taste the reality that you can see. Yes, it does. And so we just want you to get over manifestations. We really do. We want you to get over manifestations, because the fact that it's not here right now is really bothering you. It's bothering you more than you think it is. That's the thing. The absence of your desire is a key player in your vibration. And it's more bigger of a player than you think that it is. Because if what you want isn't here yet, it's because you have something wonky going on in your vibration. And we're not here to blame you. Hell, you shouldn't even blame yourself. Instead, you should be like, yes, the journey, because the journey is the best part, because you think that the manifestation is the fullness. You think the desire has so much zest. You're like, yes, when I have this, it's going to feel so good. But here's the thing. We're here to debunk manifestation. Yes, we are, because when the manifestation comes, it's going to be good for a second, and then you're going to want something else. And then you get it and then somehow you get it in your mind, like, damn, I just want too much. I can never be satisfied. I'm never satisfied. I'm so greedy. And we're like, it's because you're a creator, because you knew when you came into this body, you could have anything that you want. So we're just like, get over manifestation, because manifestation is not what you think it is. It's not, you know what's crazy? Manifestation is not the main event. It's not what you think it is, because anything that you're seeing, any manifestation that you're perceiving with your five senses, it's all about the meaning you give behind it. It's about the vibrational emotion. Everything is about motion. Everything in this reality is about emotion, because emotion is what you can have right now. And we're like, in this now moment, you're going to talk about what you don't have, because you're going to talk about what you don't have in this now moment, that has so much potential to yield you everything that you want. Because here's the thing, at the end of all those desires, the things that you think you can not live without or be happy without right now, it's at the end of all of them is an emotion. You can have that emotion now. And you know what's crazy? When you practice the emotion of everything that you want, like, it starts to show up everywhere. It starts to show up. It really starts to show up, because the universe gives you what you're imagined to do. The universe gives you the vibrational essence. So that's where we're like, get into the seat of the vibrational essence of your desire. Find it out. Figure it out. Find the emotional reason, the core reason why you want it, and then it has to come, because the core reason is an emotion, and the emotion has no resistance. Because when you attack life emotionally instead of action-based, instead of goal-based, then you got it, because now you're taking things on vibration at the core of the very finite core of reality that you're seeing with your eyes, and you're seeing with you're smelling with your nose, and you're tasting with your tongue, and touching with your fingers, and hearing with your ears. Yes, we had to go through the whole list, because we want so much for you to get over manifestation, because we know that when you get over manifestation, not because they're not going to come, not because we're like, just settle, cope with reality, because a lot of people would be like, just cope with reality, you have one reality, so just cope with it. No, it's not that it's not coming, it's that we know that when you ignore reality, when you really over reality, when you get over manifestations and the reality that you're looking at with your eyes right now, it comes. That's the funny thing. That's the real kick in the kidneys. It comes because you're so used to being a dog on a bone, but we're like, that desire, you need to let go of it. You need to let go of it, because when you're vibrational, you already understand, I did all the work. Step 1 is I asked. Step 2, it was given by source to me, and it's being held in vibrational escrow for me. And step 3 is I have to get into allowing mode. And step 4 is I have to do whatever it takes to be in allowing mode. I got to do more of the things that put me in the allowing mode, like meditating, doing yoga, breathing, listening to music, going on walks, doing things that I like to do. And step 5 is, don't be mad at contrast. Don't be mad at yourself when you're back in step 1. Don't be mad at yourself because you're dealing with problems, because that's the thing. You think that when you go into this high flying frequency, when you go into the state of receiving, when you go into the vortex, when you go to the high flying frequency, you don't have contrast. But we're like, that's not it. You're not sure. That's the thing though. When you're manifestation oriented, it just means that you're basically trying to find the high flying frequency to escape contrast, because you think contrast is your enemy, but it's not. Contrast is not your enemy. In fact, contrast is delicious. Do you know that the entire zest for your desire truly is in the contrasting moment that gives birth to it? Because there's no better moment in this reality than the moment that you realize you clarify what you really want. And usually it's on the heels of what you don't want, but what you don't want is always in your face more than what you want is. So you don't talk about what you want, you talk about what you don't want. You talk about what you have it, you talk about what you don't want to have, you talk about what you don't want. And so it doesn't work out. You can't get there from there. You really can't get there from there. That's what we say, just give up on your desire. Be the vibrational creature that you are. It's so funny, because it's like teaching someone how to see. It's like teaching someone something that is so natural, like drinking water is good for you. It's so natural because you're a vibrational creature. Because it's like, imagine you're going on vacation next week and you already know that the ticket's bought. You're gonna spend the entire week going on, shopping trips and shopping for it, and all the while you're going to be thinking about it, you're going to be enjoying it in your mind. And then when the day comes, how do you feel? You feel butterflies in your stomach. It feels cool, but also it's like, wow, I've been waiting this whole week to go, and it just feels like another day. It's very mundane, because it's like, it's just dirt moving around, it's bodies moving around. It's nothing special, because the only thing that made it special was the emotion, because the journey is really fun. The journey is so fun. We want you to get to the point where you're like, I don't even care if I ever get there, because the journey is so fun. The journey is so fun, because when everything's in your mind, when it's all in your head, it's so much more fun. Because, and then when it comes into manifestation, there's contrast. You can't enjoy it fully, because now it's in the environment where there's contrast involved into the mix. So now you're like, whenever you see it, you're like, oh, I wish this was different, because now you have other people's opinions too. It's like contrast. So we're like, just get in the driver's seat, get into this place where not this place, but just get into the stance where you're so obsessed with the vibrational version. And what does that mean? Because when you're a vibrational being, you realize that everything I want already exists. So you're moving to your now moment, be like, I already did it. That's the thing. You should be so proud of yourself. You should be so proud of yourself, because you've done so much with your life. Yes, you have. You've asked. You've lived contrast. Do you know how big of a deal experiencing contrast is? It means that you departed from your source energy to be in this body, only to be disconnected from your source and have to find your way back, just for the sake of contrast, for the sake of knowing what you wanted. That's crazy. That's literally so crazy, because like, what better reason to come than to come up with your own preferences, because everyone has different desires. Everyone does. And it's when we all try to have this one set of desires that we all try to push on each other, that a lot of misunderstanding happens, because that's the core of a lot of problems, is misunderstanding. So anyways, let's get back to this idea of vibration, of this being this vibrational creature. Because when you're a vibrational creature, the idea in your mind is good enough. You ask yourself why you want it, and you start to have these emotions. You talk about the emotions. You're like, it's gonna feel so fun. It's gonna feel so good. It's gonna feel so easy. It's gonna just feel so stable. It's gonna feel secure. And then you feel it right there. You do feel that. We're there. We're in that space. We're in that space where it's just like, we're floating. It feels like we're in the vortex now. And now, that's your desire right there. You just enjoy the $1 billion. That's how you enjoy the billions of dollars in the vibrational form. That's how you enjoy your desires. That's a new way that you are gonna enjoy your desires. You're gonna think about them, and then you're gonna think about the emotions of them, and then the emotions of why you want it. You're gonna get to the vibrational core, and once you hit the vortex, and you know it because you can feel it, you did it. That's it. That's as good as it gets. That's so crazy. Because there's no secret emotion out there that you haven't felt yet. Every emotion that is out there, you've already felt. Which is so crazy, because then you realize I really have everything that I want. Because if the $1 billion is going to feel as good as this cookie that I'm eating right now, this water bottle that I'm drinking out of right now, if that's how good it's going to feel, then I basically already have it. I have the core reason. I have the most basic unit of it. So you're good. Like, I'm good. Then that means I have it. That's what we're saying. You have it. You freaking have it. You not only have it, you're vibrating. You are it. You are it. You are it. You are your desire. Because you're like, I have the clarity now. So I have the clarity that the billions of dollars would give me. I have the clarity that my YouTube channel would give me. I already have it. So that means I have it. That means I have it. And then guess what? You're vibrating. Guess what? You're vibrating. You're vibrating to the universe that I already have it. Oh, I'm good, because I already have it. And then you make a list of accomplishments. You're like, wow, I've tasted so much in my lifetime. I've had the opportunity to desire so many things, and then I've had the opportunity to think about them, and then I've had pictures of it in my mind. I've seen it online. I've been all these places. I've experienced all of these desires. I don't need them to be physical anymore. I don't care. You know why? Because a manifestation is not the end event. The manifestation is not the main event. It's not the main event, meaning it's not what I'm waiting for. It's not what I'm waiting my entire life for. Because when you're spending your time waiting for manifestations, guess what happens? You're gonna die waiting. And you know we know what the most ghetto part of dying waiting is, that when you die, you get all of your manifestations. You get all of your manifestation in one fell swoop. But you get it so fast that you're just like, damn, I'm gonna go back to being human, because that was lit. Like, I got everything that I want. I want more now. So you go back, and you have to go. It takes a lot of time to get another body and to be a baby, and like, there's so much to it. And you're just like, get it right. You're already here now. Watching this video, you have this clarity. So act from this. So get it right now. You might as well get everything that you want, because it's inevitable. But you might as well make it come to you faster. And the way you make it come to you faster is by realizing that it's already done. It's already finished. Like, once life causes you to ask it, you realize that source. Because remember, step 2 is source gives it to you. That's the time you cross the list. You cross it off your list. You're like, it's done. It's finished. I'm already done that desire. That desire is done for me. It's it. And so then it comes, and then what? How do you feel about it when it comes? It feels good for a second. It's like a pimple. It's there for a long time, and you pop it, and it's over. It's like that. It's like a pimple. It just pops and it's done. And then now you're like, damn, like I have another pimple though. And then you're like, damn, like I wish it was better. It's like imagine you're a YouTuber, right? And you get like 1 subscriber. You're like, oh my god, it's so exciting. And then you're like, now another one. Or like, that's the thing, because you can't stop. You have a hunger. You do, and you're a creator. You are a creator. You create reality. So we want you to make that list. If you make that list of your desires that you've been wanting, but now write it from, because it's a completely different stance, because now you're not trying to make things happen. You're not, because you realize it's already done. What am I trying to make happen? It's already done. I already have access to it right now. I have the emotional reason. I have the emotion of it right now. So it's basically done. For me, a vibrational creature, it's already done. It's finished. So what am I striving for? I'm not looking anymore. I'm not looking in the reality. I'm not looking what I'm seeing for what feels good. Feeling good is an inside job. I'm unconditionally happy, because I have this entire like catalog of things that I love and things that I've already accomplished. Yeah, maybe to you human who's not in the vortex, maybe to you I'm not on stage yet, but in my mind I've already been on stage. I already felt being on stage, so that's enough for me. That is enough for me. I've already been on stage. I felt the feeling of the lights on my skin. I felt the feeling of waiting behind that curtain while all this packed, sold out stadium is cheering my name. I've already felt that. I already felt the hour before the concert and me just chilling in my change room, and it's just a normal day for me. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna go on stage. It's so cool. I already felt these things, so I already have it. And all the people around you who have all these things, they found a way to feel it before they had it, and they were there steady enough for the manifestation to come. Because that's the thing, when you find the vibrational core, the manifestation is quick. And if it's not quick, it's because you haven't found the vibrational core and stay there. You went out and you look for evidence. And when you don't look for evidence, you say it's absent, and you're like, now you're practicing the absence. So we're like, stop doing that. Realize that it's already done. You already finished it. And now think about it in vibrational terms. It's already done. Vibrationally, it's already done, and the vibration is real. And what's crazy is that it's not like you have to fake it, because it's literally like a tangible reality. You just can't see with your eye. Yes, we're pointing at our eye right now because you can't see with your eye, but you can feel it. And we're like, feeling is like, when you feel something, you're translating vibration. You're feeling your emotion. Your solar plexus is like a sixth sense. It's your most sophisticated sense. It's more sophisticated than your eye, because your eye can see the old reality, while your emotions are so fast that it can keep up with this high flying frequency of the new reality, which we call the current reality, which is the real reality, which is the vibrational reality. And so you got all your priorities set. Now you're not walking around. You're not like, I'm seeking, I'm looking, I'm trying to manifest this. I'm trying to manifest. You're like, I couldn't care about manifestation. I'm too cool for manifestation, because I already have everything now. I have everything now. I already have it now. I have it now. And yes, I'm satisfied. I'm actually real satisfied with that. I'm satisfied, and I'm ready for more. Don't even get me wrong. I'm ready for more. I'm ready to keep living life. But I'm good for this moment. I'm good. I have everything that I want. Everything that I could want. I just talk about why I want it, and I find the emotional core, and I go into the vortex. That's it. That's as good as it gets for me. You know what's crazy? That's as good as it gets. I'm feeling good right now. The reason why the journey, are you ready for this? The reason why the journey is so amazing is because what's more better than being in your now moment and feeling good? Nothing. There's nothing better than that, because you think that I can't, like, you can't, maybe you can't understand that because you're like, well, I don't have the billions. Like, obviously when I have the billions, I'll feel so good. What we're saying is that it won't feel more different than feeling good now. The feeling good now in this moment, and then the feeling good when you have $1 billion in that moment, it's the same thing. It's congruent. It's the same, like, it almost has the same velocity, the same thickness, the same weight to it. So it's like, get your priorities, because here's the thing, you need to learn how to fit, because if you understand law of attraction, you gotta learn how to finesse it. You gotta learn how to fit, because law of attraction is not like your mom. Like, you're like, damn, like, if I didn't express need to my mom, if I wasn't yearning, then my mom wouldn't buy me anything. So isn't the law of attraction the same way? And we're like, no, law of attraction is not the same way. Law of attraction, it has a magnifying glass. Law of attraction doesn't, you can't fake it to law of attraction, because law of attraction is like, oh girl, we know what's inside it. Pop your trunk, because we can look, we know what's in there, because they don't play. Law of attraction doesn't play, because it literally has to keep the universe in balance. You think that it's gonna feel bad for you and just throw you a bone? You don't want that. You want the steady path. You want the journey. And so life really more than manifestation. The manifestation is fun, but you really came for all the moments in between, because here's the thing, most of your life is going to be spent in this phase where you're just waiting for a manifestation. But now we're like, why do you have to wait? Why does the waiting have to be bad? Because while you're waiting, it's like, you know what it is? This is a really weird one, but it's like being in the dentist room, and you're not that mad about being a dentist because you're like 10 years old and there's so many toys, so the waiting is fun. You're having fun, you're reading magazines, you're having a good time. So the waiting time for the dentist who's gonna give you a lollipop is not that bad. It's like that too. It's like, you have this catalog, you have this magazine, this vibrational magazine that you can flip through, but instead of Instead of thinking about your desire, to create positive momentum because you have negative momentum. You're like, oh, I'm aware of I have resistance, so I need to create more positive momentum. It's like that works, but it's just hard on you. You get tired really quickly. Whereas when you're using this leverage of it causes lethargy, but when you use this leverage of alignment, you realize it's already done. You're like, what am I tripping about? It's already finished. It's done. So like, I'm excited for it. It's like you went to this country and now you came back home and now you're telling someone about this country that you went to, and you're like, yeah, it's cool, it's fun. Your general nature, because you're not trying to accomplish anything with your words. You're trying to express an emotion. You're trying to express how you felt, and so you give them a description that's like, yeah, it was cool. And that's how we want you to talk about these manifestations that may not be quote unquote here yet, but they are here, because to you, to the vibrational creature, they're here, and it's your life, it's your property. Who can tell you what's true and what's not? No one knows you. No one really knows what's in your vortex. No one knows your path of least resistance. No one has scraped enough dirt to put another earth into orbit. So do not trust anyone's opinion. Only trust yours. How you feel is your measure of success. And if you feel joy, you did it. You're a vibrational creature. Listen, you're a vibrational creature, and you're gonna get everything you want when you die. But why wait? Why not have it all right now in this moment? By saying this, are you ready for this rampage? I already have it all right now. I have it all right now. I've already felt everything that I want to feel, and I've already felt it. I already felt the billions and trillions. I already felt being rich. I already felt all these things. Like I remember them because I see them in my mind. And honestly, I love that for myself. I'm so happy because I've created all these amazing things for myself. I'm so proud of myself. I did that. I'm so proud of myself. I did that. I'm so proud of myself because there's no other me. I'm so proud of myself. I'm just so proud. I'm just so proud. I'm so satisfied. I'm in the right place. I did it. I have that manifestation. I had it, and I loved it. It was so fun. It was so special. I love flying around. I love being pampered. I love all the abundance. I love the freshness of it. I love the creativeness of it. I love following my own bliss. I like following my own emotion. I like asking myself the questions and then finding the answers. I like the good ideas coming into my mind. I like the right place, right time. I enjoyed all of it. And while I am ready for more, I'm good for right now. I'm good for right now because I'm vibrational, and I didn't know that before, but now I know so much more. I'm so much more better at this than I was before, because there's a law of attraction. I'm telling you, law of attraction, I already have it. I already have my billions. Yes, I do. I have my billions right now. I do. And who can tell me that's not true? Because when I think about my billions, I'm thinking about what I want, why I want it. And when I found the why, when I found the emotional version, actually no, that was the old way. And now I already did it. When I think about the desire, I realize I already did it. I'm done. I already have it. I don't need it anymore. I don't need the physical version of it. I don't need the physical proof, because the manifestation is just a natural occurrence of alignment. It's a natural result, but it's not what I'm looking for anymore. I'm looking for emotion. I have emotion, so I'm good. I'm the best creator ever. I did it. I made it. I made it out the hood. I made it across the finish line. I'm there. I did it. I'm standing. I'm a master. I'm standing here in my vortex, and I'm a master. I did it. This is the success that I want. This is what I wanted all along. Just this feeling of connection. Now that I have it, I'm good. I don't care about nothing else. I did it. I'm good. It's like I finished my homework, and now I'm going outside to play. I'm enjoying my life. I'm enjoying the journey. Because now I'm not spending my journey. I'm not spending my time in between manifestations. I'm not working hard. I'm not making anything come because I don't need to. I did all the work. I'm the point of attraction. I'm worthy.